It's week 3 of the National Football.
The punter, Jake Camarda, will get things started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's a first carry for their running back. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Back to throw. He finds Likely, his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Giants first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage. Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Broncos offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner, so that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. A toss left side caught by his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing. This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Gets it away quickly, and oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out, and the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? More from MetLife Stadium after this. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 7, Giants nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Let's go. A short one there to Bellinger. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Giants.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that.
The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack. On comes the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Broncos 1-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
The extra point is up and through. And the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. A tough spot here, 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. To the tight end, Likely. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get. You have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Back to the air one more time. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Great job by this defense. nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal.
It's 4th down and goal.
The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. The Giants from 30 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Jersey with the Giants on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Keaton Mitchell, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. The final, 19-14. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Broncos offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
1st and 10. Back to throw. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. A run now on 2nd down. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is
Holding.
4,
Offense.
but usually that's a holding penalty. We'll go with a drop play here on 2nd down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
So the best thing this wide receiver is able to do here, Mike, on this crossing route is once he gets the ball in his hands, he's able to put his foot in the ground and get vertical. So often you see these guys get strung out sideline to sideline, and they're not able to pick up big yards after the catch. So really nice job here, and it leads to a big gain.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Man in motion, heading left. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Up the middle they go. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
It's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants will extend their third-quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And how about that back bulldozing his way forward?
Guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now he takes off. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll throw out of the gun. There's that man again. Another catch.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes. Generally, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His 11th grab of the game, and a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They motion a receiver right. Throwing now from the gun. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. To the tight end, Likely. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It's now 4th.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like
Pass
he
interference.
might have gotten
Defense.
there early. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a...
He's got his big tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these
And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The score, Giants 24, Broncos 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They continue their